Hi, it's me, Christian Oregano. How are my gal pals doing today? How are we doing? Are we 30, flirty, and thriving? Are we slaying? Good. Disclaimer, I know this week I promised Multiverse of Madness. I did. However, life gets in the way. I had my IV infusions. My car decided to say, you know what, my front tire, I don't feel like working my front tire. So that's at the mechanics. So that kind of messed around with my filming schedule. So today, we're doing a little shorter un poquito video. And this one is perfect for the Halloween theme because it's Halloween. Like, what's more perfect for Halloween than ranking the most terrifying franchise in the world?
The Barbie Cinematic Universe.
I just got chills. Terrifying, am I right? So today, we're going to be ranking the Barbie Cinematic Universe. Disclaimer, I have not seen every single Barbie movie. I've seen majority with my sisters, and that's about it. But I haven't seen all of them, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that one. This is the objectively only right and correct tier list that you need to know on the internet. YouTubers and TikTokers, they're going to tell you otherwise. They're all wrong. My list is the only right one. How and why? I'm just that intellectual. I'm in college. Also, yes, I'm wearing the same hat because I didn't feel like doing my hair today. We're on the same page? We are? Okay. Barbie. I have fond memories of Barbie. I grew up watching it with my sisters. My sister had the VHSs and the DVDs. And they had the dolls to correspond with said movies. It was a blast. It was a moment in life. And I was there for it. I enjoyed it. So we're going to rank those. Now let's go over what we have on our tier list. So, let's get into the rankings. On the top one, we have There Is a God. This one proves of God's existence. This is how I know God came back in 8 days to us. These movies were phenomenal. They made me want to cry. Glad we're on the same page. The next category, robbed of an Oscar. These movies were that good. They should have won Best Animated Picture, Best Feature Film, Best Original Score, Best Original Song. But they didn't. They were robbed. Next we have Was a Fun Time. These are for the movies that are like, yeah, I'd probably watch that again. Not now, but somewhere in the future. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Then we have Could Live Without. We're getting towards the category where it's like these movies were just like bad. It was like, okay, this was just, I wish
that you
I didn't see it, but I saw it. I can move on with my life. Then we have You're Done / 6 Feet Under. These movies are dead to me. These were so bad. It was a traumatic experience, and my therapist has been hearing me complain about these movies for the past 2 months. And lastly, we have The Seventh Circle of Hell. Do I need to say more? Do I need to explain? I don't think I do. I do not think I do. Not at all. Like, these movies deserve to rot in hell. That's how bad they were. Glad we're on the same page. Now we got that out of the way. Let's get into the ranking. So, the first one we have here is The Nutcracker. I remember my sister with her VHSs every Christmas play this movie. And it was that iconic. Tchaikovsky's music is so good. I love it. It's on my playlist for Christmas time. And so, needless to say, this movie also kicked off the Barbie Cinematic Universe. So, God came back just to make this movie. And I would die on that rock. It's good. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. Love the choreography. They used actual ballet people to show the balleting things. So yeah, I'm happy with that one. Princess Power. I don't think it's bad. I think some people actually liked it. I don't know. I think you're doing 6 Feet Under. 6 Feet Under. The next one we have the Pet Store Halloween one. I haven't watched it. I know it's bad just by the cover art. You're going to Seventh Circle of Hell, and I'm not gonna explain myself. Barbie in the Fairy Secret. Oh, okay. This one might be controversial. I only remember this movie because of the Ken memes. You know, where it's like the bad guy fairy, and he's like shooting those magic balls at him. He's like, and Ken's just like doing the weird like, ooh, can't touch this. Da, da, da. That's how I only remember this movie. I'm gonna just put Was a Fun Time just for that solely. Like, I don't remember much, but Raquel was in it. We love Raquel. This is a Raquel Twitter stan account. But at the same time, I don't remember much other than that little ball orb fight meme. The next one we have is Island Princess. Oh. Hear me out. This movie, the bangers in this movie. I feel like this movie is a bit underappreciated. I genuinely do. Okay, when Ro was out there on that boat with her soon-to-be royal love prince singing, I need to know these answers. I need to find my way. It was a cultural reset. I need to know these answers. I need to find my... How could you not listen to that and go, damn, this goes hard for no reason? Robbed of an Oscar, robbed of a Grammy. God made this movie specially. The only thing I don't like about this movie is like the dress transformation. Like, I know like the dress transformations are a big part of like these movies. This one's dress transformation wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the greatest. The dress to me just seemed tacky, trying a bit too hard for this one, and it was just a no. It was a miss for me for the dress transformation. But her living her island girl dreams and being friends with the Azul. Let's talk about Azul for a second. Carried the movie on his peacock shoulder. Loved Azul. He was great. Loved him. He was a prince in my eyes. He's a prince. He's royalty in my eyes. Azul carried this movie. However, that stupid fucking elephant, fuck her. Okay, first of all, fuck her. I never liked her. Okay, the meme edits with her just dying in the random, loved those. She could have got shot, killed, sold her body parts for like animal trafficking. I wouldn't care. I do not like her. The music was banger. You know what? I'm gonna de-rank it. I'm de-ranking it. Robbed of an Oscar. The only thing I really had going for it was the music. Some of the visuals were fun, and Azul. That's really all I was going for. So I guess I'll put in Robbed of an Oscar. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Next, A Mermaid Tale 2. Now, I know this one is controversial. I did not like the sequel. The sequel, we could have lived without it. Could have lived without it. Like, did we need one? Did we want one? No, not at all. I don't remember much from this movie. That's how forgettable it was for me, at least. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I wasn't a fan. Climax of the movie was okay. It was okay. Could have expected more. The tensions was there. The tension had a grasp on us. The tension was just, it was just, but other than that, the movie was, not my favorite. Could live with that. We didn't need a sequel. Next, Magic of the Pegasus. This movie was robbed of an Oscar. If this movie did not make you consider going to figure skating as a child, you did not experience this movie in all its glory. Like, I saw this movie and I was like, yeah, I am going to be a figure skater. I am going to go out there in the world and I'm going to be a figure skater. I wanted to be a figure skater for the longest after watching this movie. Then I realized like how much skill and talent it took, and I said, nah, it's not for me. It's not for me. But the movie itself, it was a cultural reset. Having to make the wand of light or the staff of light, I don't know, you Barbie stans are going to come after me, but getting these pieces, her sister being a Pegasus, the plot twist of the century. Knives Out.
Take a backseat, take notes. This is how you do a plot twist.
The beauty of this movie. The costuming too, her dresses, beautiful. If this didn't make you want to go out into the world and be a figure skater, living your figure skater dreams, I don't know what will. This movie was that good. And the music, Beethoven's, bangers and bops all throughout. The score, amazing, beautiful. Next one, Barbie in a Fashion Fairy Tale. This one was also a bit controversial. However, I did have a fun time with the little fashion fairies helping out when she opened the wardrobe, and you had like shimmer and shine type situation going on, and they were like, not gonna lie, some of the clothes were terrible and tacky, and I hated them. Like the very last dress she wore, and it was all bright and pink and lit up. I did not care for them. Other ones were great. They were cute. Was a fun time. Barbie and Ken in this one. Where's the chemistry? It wasn't good. I loved the aunt. The aunt was a slay. However, the fashion fairies, they were fun. I liked them. Minus the third one that I had trouble with her thing. I can't remember what it was. Her little ability, she was very annoying. Like, we get it. You're not good. You can't do what you want to do. You're failing at your job, if you will. You are Andy Sachs within like the first 30 minutes of Devil Wears Prada. You're literally failing. You're failing. The fashion in this movie was not it. However, I liked the plot. It was a fun time. I enjoyed myself. And that's all that matters, truly, at the end of the day. Next, Barbie in a Starlight Adventure.
I'm not going to explain myself.
Glad we're clear on that. Next one, we have Barbie, A Perfect Christmas. Now, hear me out. Barbie has quite a few Christmas movies. I think it's only 2. And there is a superior one, and there's a non-superior one. And this is the non-superior one. I didn't care for it. I was bored. She Kid Rot in the Seventh Circle of Hell. And that's all I have to say about that. We're on the same page? Okay, cool. The next one, Barbie in the Diamond Castle. This one also might be controversial. It is not going in There Is a God. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the music in it was not the greatest. The music, I didn't really know of any bangers and bops. Now, did I remember singing probably one song when it came out in when I was in 3rd, 4th grade? Yeah. But as of now, it didn't stick, it didn't resonate. But did it give us lesbian cottagecore? It did. It pioneered lesbian cottagecore.
Without this movie, there would be no lesbian cottagecore.
Are we on the same page? Because this movie pioneered, and we are here for it. We love Diamond Castle. It is beautiful. The costuming was also not the greatest. However, the plot, the musical plot that they had going on with the magic flute and the magic mirror, it was a cultural reset. This movie was a cultural reset. You can go to any kindergartner when this movie dropped, and these kindergartners will recite every song, every line from this movie verbatim. And this movie is the reason why most bitches are gay. Barbie and the Diamond Castle is the reason why lesbians exist. Barbie and the Diamond Castle made you gay.
I hope you know that.
And I'm here to support you. Barbie did that. Barbie, she's not homophobic. She's here. She's queer. That's all I gotta say about that. Next, you have Princess and the Pop Star. I know this one might be a little controversial as well. I know a lot of people kind of liked this one, but there's only one Princess and the Pauper. And there's the right answer, the wrong answer. This is the wrong answer. However, it did give us nice covers of Girls Just Want to Have Fun. It gave us some bangers. It gave us some bops. The whole magic, transformation type situation going on with the hairbrush or whatever it was. I loved it. This movie was a fun time. It was a fun time. Not Oscar worthy, not There Is a God level. It was a fun time. You're gonna see a theme. Swan Lake There Is a God tier movie. Do I even need to debate, argue? This movie single-handedly opened the door for all you gay bitches that like classical music into classical music.
Dun 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 dun.
Right? And for you other people, it got you into ballet. It got you into ballet. You cannot argue. You cannot argue. I watched the Nutcracker and went, I want to be a ballerina. I am going to go out there in my tutu and my point shoes, and I'm going to slay it on the floor. It's the reason why a lot of these people, ballerinas right now, you can quote me on this, and I'm not going to provide a source, but it is known in the universe that 95% of ballerinas that wanted to be ballerinas went into being a ballerina because they saw the Nutcracker by Barbie. That is all the information you need to know, and this is a fact. This is a fact. Any ballerinas out there, comment down below. You cannot tell me you did not watch Barbie and Swan Lake and go, yeah, that's why I'm going to be a ballerina. Barbie literally made ballerinas popular back in the 1800s. That is a fact. This movie did that. The music, Tchaikovsky, bangers. The kids as animals, bops. Even though they were kind of ugly, weird design. I hate the way they design kids in the Barbie universe. They were a fun time. They were a fun time. And I'm not going to argue. I said what I said. Next up, Barbie and the Three Musketeers. Now, I remember this movie, and I remember how badly I wanted to be a crime-fighting ninja person. This is when I was in my spy era, when Totally Spies, Charlie's Angels, and all that stuff was just wow, that's cool. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? And I was like, wow, Three Musketeers, badass women fighting with swords, the bitch with the fan and the ribbon. This movie was the original Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. It was robbed of an Oscar. I'm putting in the robbed of an Oscar tier. And I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Some of the dresses were slay. And I just remember the fighting sequences and them learning to be Musketeer, the maid into Musketeer. Let's make that a trope. Maid into Agent Spy. Or maid into Musketeer. That was iconic. The montage. I need more movie montages. I am a sucker for a good movie montage. Them learning to fight with the ribbon, the fan, the swords, chef's kiss all around. Barbie, Princess Charm School. Honestly, I could live without this movie. I could live without it. It was good. It had the fun little dress reveals, but it was trying to be Princess Diaries, but it failed. But we got tried. At this point, I was kind of getting tired of the character clumsy trope. We get it. You're clumsy. Can we add another different character flaw in the universe? Please. Just for me. Por favor. Next, we have Barbie and Rockin' Royals. I haven't watched this movie, and I do not want to. So you're done. You're done, sweetie. Now this one. Barbie in a Mermaid Tale. This was released in the peak of mermaid season. where everybody was going through the mermaid craze. H2O just dropped, and everybody's like, I'm no ordinary girl. And we owe it to both H2O and Barbie for recognizing the mermaid craze that we had as kids. This movie single-handedly was like, I could breathe underwater. I loved this movie. It was great. The changing hair with the water. I remember watching this movie and going, damn, those mermaid tail montages where they're going like the different mermaid tails. Say less. That was a scene. They were succeeding where most failed in life. Where the girls go through like in the Duff, when she was going through like the different outfits that were like the peak 2015. That was trash. This movie knows how to do a fashion montage. It was great. It was beautiful. We loved the villainess slay queen. This movie was that good. This movie, God really teased us with the mermaid. He teased us with the mermaid, and I'm okay. I'm here for it. Next, you have Barbie and Mariposa. Robbed of an Oscar. Loved this movie. It was beautiful. It was cinematic. We loved the concept. We loved the change. We loved the wings. I remember, I think one of my cousins had the Mariposa doll. Beautiful. They know how to market. The plot, amazing. The characters, fun and witty. However, it is not God tier. And I'm okay with that. Glad we're on the same page. Moving on. Barbie and A Christmas Carol. Now let me explain. I know a lot of the people in the Barbie community either hate or love this movie. I'm one that loves it. Total Christmas Carol, but in Barbie's view, and I loved it. I was here for it. We got bangers, we got bops. Her singing Christmas Tree, Oh Christmas Tree. Put that on my Spotify playlist. Voice of an Angel. Okay? Past, present, and future fairies. The costuming for them alone. Slay. It was a slay for those costumes. Okay, the different wands, sticks. I was like, this is beautiful. This is high art. This is how you tell a Christmas carol. This is the superior Christmas Barbie movie, and I am not accepting any debates, any judgments. I cannot express how much me and my sister watched this movie growing up every year for Christmas. We have the DVD. It was beautiful. It was great. Moving on. The Barbie Mariposa sequel. I haven't watched it. I'm not gonna lie. I did not watch it. I want to watch it, but I'm not sure where I should place it. I'll put Could Live Without because I think some people like this movie. I can't remember. Next, we have Barbie with Rainbow Magic. I'm pretty sure this is like a furthering of the Fairytopia series. I think this is the third movie in the installment of the Fairytopia cinematic universe. I'm gonna just put that one and you're done. I hate the wing transformation. I hate the costume transformation in this movie. And I get that's sad and not the only reason why I should put it there, but it was bad. But at the same time, we got Sunburst. Sunburst kind of carried this movie, not gonna lie. I kind of really like Sunburst in this movie, so I put in Could Live Without. And in Fairytopia, we also got Dizzle. So my man Bibble had a little love. Yeah, I think I could keep it in Could Live Without. It was good. It had its moments, but I could live without it. Next, we have Thumbelina. I hate the character designing. I hate this movie with a burning passion. Seventh Circle of Hell. I'm not explaining myself. It is so boring to watch. I get it's supposed to have that green thumb environmentalist story, like save the planet, you know? We love those movies. We love a good green message movie. However, this movie did not do a good job with that message. I was watching this movie and I was bored out of my mind. I was watching it and I was like, I wish for death. And this I want death immediately. I'm not explaining anymore. It was boring. I cannot with this movie. Glad we're on the same page. The Barbie Diaries. This one was also controversial, but the plot line was great. However, the character design, like the animation style of this movie, was terrible. It gave me nightmares as a kid. I see the character design of this movie, and I'm just like, kill me.
Shoot me through my head and call me dead.
Because those are not the vibes. The plot was fun. It was kind of annoying, though, and the music wasn't that, bangers weren't there. I think they only had one good banger in there, and that was about it. But other than that, it was not the vibes. Barbie and a Puppy Adventure. If any Barbie movie involves puppies, I'm sorry. It's immediately going to Seven Circle of Hell. They are not good. They are not.
They need to stop this Puppy Adventure nonsense.
And that's all I'm going to say about that. Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses is by far the greatest Barbie movie ever to be made. And I am not going to sit here and lie to you saying, oh, Princess and the Pauper, yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. God personally made this movie. He didn't send one of his angels to do it. God himself said, I'm going to make a movie that is so revolutionary, it's going to drive every child crazy.
And it did.
This movie further made me want to be a ballerina. Let me say that. This movie, if I see circles on the floor of anything, it could just be on concrete. I'm out here dancing just like Genevieve did, trying to open up a magical gate to a dancing world. This movie was revolutionary, quite literally, because it's also an original ballet. The other two movies, The Nutcracker and Swan Lake, yeah, they were based on a ballet. This is an original. The Barbie animation team said, we're going to make an original ballet. And they did, and it's beautiful. I need a live action immediately. Immediately, I need a live action. Immediately, I need a live action. That's how good this movie is. And don't get me started on the opening with the... This movie is that good. This movie introduced us to birth flowers. Fucking birth flowers. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I know about my birthstone. I can tell you that. I can tell you my zodiac star sign. Birth flowers, that is a vibe. That is a move. Lily of the Valley right here. We loved it. Then we got the different costuming, the different daughters. They're all unique personalities with the different beautiful dresses. Okay, don't get me started on the dolls. The dolls either were phenomenal. They were immaculate. They were beautiful. They were amazing. I loved them. This movie was that good. It was that bitch. This movie and the evil aunt trying to take over, girl boss energy. Girl boss energy. Trying to kill the king, take the throne for herself. You don't understand. This movie paved the way for so much. And we owe a lot to the music. Phenomenal. The dancing, great. The battle where she was with the fan and she was blowing away the dust, I was like, slay. This is a slay. I loved it. The shoes, don't get me started on the ballet shoes. They're gorgeous. They're beautiful. It deserves all the Oscars in the world. This has a special place in my heart. I love this movie. Now, that being said, we're moving on. Barbie and the Video Game Hero. That feels about right. I didn't like it. It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't good. It's kind of cringe. It gives iPad Kid vibes. If iPad Kid was a movie, this would be the movie. Next, we have Barbie and the Pearl Princess. Okay. Listen. It's kind of giving basically Rapunzel Mermaid edition, but you know, the scary stepmother wasn't so bad. And I kind of like the fact that she uses pearls. And I kind of really like the dress transformation, like the magic that she does with the pearls. We loved that. Her becoming a hair salonist with the pearls. Beautiful. I think it was a fun time. A lot of people may disagree with me. I loved it. I think it was great. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. Moving on. Next, we have Barbie and the Secret Door. Allow me to explain. Barbie was robbed of an Oscar in The Secret Door for one scene and one scene only. I wanted all. The banger that song is. The banger. If I Had Magic, kind of a catchy tune. The music alone was robbed of an Oscar. I love the character designs too, like the fairies and the mermaids. But I Want It All. I Want It All. That was a song. That was robbed of a Grammy. I need a musical adaptation on stage so it can get a Tony, an Oscar, and get the EGOT. Because goddamn, that was beautiful. And I'm not saying anymore. Like, that's how I feel. That's why I said what I said. Next movie, Barbie and the Pink Shoes. This one is also another good ballet one, but not my favorite. It was a fun time. Magic shoes, transportation, the dancing, and you're like, woo, magical world. It also gave us a fun little costume change, but not my favorite. Not my favorite. The music was subpar, and that's all I gotta say about that. That's all I have to say about that. Next is Spy Squad. Barbie and the Spy Squad. Now, this one might also be controversial, but it was a fun time. I enjoyed myself watching this movie. I remember watching it, and I'm going, damn, Barbie being a spy, slay. She's slaying. She's slaying so slaying, it's slaying the slang, you know? Her friends were annoying as hell. Like, they can't do one simple task without fucking ruining the entirety of the mission. There was parts in the movie that was highly annoying, but Barbie being a spy, they were trying to be Kim Possible, but they were failing. But at the same time, it was kind of fun and enjoying. You know, I like watching them fall on their face and their ass for the millionth time, because I was like, yeah, learn your place, trash. It was more like I enjoyed watching this movie because I hated watching it, and that's why I think it was a good time. I enjoy hating it. That's why it's a fun time. End of discussion. Next, I'm not even... Princess and the Pauper, Barbie. Roll the clip.
I'm just like you. I'm just like you. You're just like me. You're just like me. It's something anyone can see. A heart that beats. A voice that speaks the truth. Yes, I am a girl like you.
Are we on the same page?
Because goddamn, that movie is great. It is phenomenal. It is going right there next to Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. I don't need to argue. We all are on the same page here. And if you disagree, saying this movie is overhyped, you deserve to ride in the 7th ring of hell. My sister has this on VHS. That is a family heirloom now. That is a family heirloom. passing that down generation to generation. The villain song, bop. All the songs in this movie, a bop and a banger. And enough said about that. It's said a million times on the internet. This movie is great, pioneered so much, and it is true. Dolphin Magic, Seventh Circle of Hell. This movie was bad. It was bad. The Jewel Dolphin shit, I was not there for it. I was not here for him. Enough said about that one. Pony Adventure, also Seventh Circle of Hell. That movie was so bad, I never wanted to Kermit sewer slide myself as much as I did when I was watching this movie. Like, I'm bamboozled on how this movie was even created. It was that bad. And it was so boring. The pacing was terrible. I hated it. And that's all I gotta say about that. Barbie and Rapunzel. This one was also controversial. Allow me to explain. I got, from during my birthday party, I was throwing a Met Gala themed SpongeBob birthday party, SpongeBob costume party. My sister's best friend came over, Veronica, love you. And me and her got into a heated debate over which movie is better, 12 Dancing Princesses and Rapunzel. Rapunzel was fun, but it wasn't better than 12 Dancing Princesses.
I stand by that statement.
It was great. It made me want to be a painter. I still paint to this day because of Rapunzel. However, the dragon, fucking annoying. The horny fucking weasel.
Give him to me.
The Gothel, though, being voiced by Angelica Houston, that was a vibe. But at the same time, this movie was not that good. I did not really like it. The plot twist was kind of subpar. And I'm gonna end it at that. I'm not trying to cause too much controversy here. Okay, I'm trying to be a beloved internet figure. Moving on. Barbie Mermaidia. This movie is a masterpiece. Barbie and Mermaidia is, again, one of those rare few movies that are so phenomenally good that it makes the original look like shit. I think the police were coming for my ass for my controversial opinions. Mermaidia is one of those rare few exceptions of the sequel being better than the original. This is part of the Fairytopia trilogy. This movie was so goddamn good. Amazing. Beautiful. Where to even begin? First of all, the costume changes. Her going from her fairy to mermaid back to fairy form. Mwah. The dolls that came with this too, the swimming dolls that also had the changing forms. Oh my god. The self-swimming dolls were phenomenal. The dolls themselves, iconic. The plot, the love interest, the love triangle, okay? And we have these iconic scenes of lefting, leftaroo. I say that all the time when I'm making a left in the middle of the highway. Merging left. I'm telling you, whenever my phone goes merge left, I go lefting, leftaroo. This movie was that iconic, quotable. This movie is the mean girl of the Barbie cinematic universe. That's how good it is. Phenomenal, amazing, beautiful. Even though we did get this creepy turtle. And that's all I gotta say about that. Conflict, the grace, the tension of her never getting her wings back, being stuck a mermaid forever. Cinematic masterpiece. That's what Mermaidia is. A cinematic masterpiece. Now, closing us off, Barbie and Fairytopia. It's not God tier. It did give us Bibble. It gave us Bibble. Bibble is an icon. Bibble is the Mickey Mouse of the Barbie cinematic universe. Changed my mind.
You can't.
So good for no reason. It was robbed of an Oscar. Robbed of an Oscar. Her getting her wings. The wings, gorgeous. Loved the wings. When she got the wing transformation, this movie was beautiful. Brought a tear to my eye. But it was robbed of an Oscar for best animated film. That's all I gotta say. That's all I have to say about that. So yeah, that's this week's video. Again, it's a bit a shorter one. I'm aware. Again, life got out of the way, so my filming schedule for Multiverse of Madness, because this is a long video. That is a long video for me to both edit and record. So you're getting this shorter filler video until that one gets released. So happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you enjoy your happy Halloween things, your season, whatever you guys are doing, especially you spooky folk that love you love this holiday. I hope you guys have a fun Halloween. Let me know what you're going as for Halloween or what you're doing for Halloween in comments. I genuinely want to know. My plans are probably to do a puzzle and eat my heart out in candy. So, fulfilling life dreams, right, you know? Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below anything that you have a complaint with, because I will read every single one of your comments. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, bye. I said leave.